Introducing the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic System. The most potent fat cell destroying solution on the planet. The Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic System is now helping tens of thousands of people take back control of their weight and become free from belly fat. We included a bucket load of extra secret strategies sent by Dr. Tamaki, and I think you'll love it. In it you'll find the most powerful belly fat-busting foods that stave off hunger cravings all day long, meaning it's goodbye to the headaches and guilt binging on cookies or ice cream you get with diets, the most delicious recipes for effortlessly burning fat from morning to night, and yes, you'll love the tasty sweet fat-burning desserts. Breakthrough methods of powering up your daily energy levels as though you've been plugged into a high-voltage socket, and you can't find these hacks anywhere else. How to trick your body to sleep better, burn fat while you sleep and enhance your waistline in the process. A powerful visualization method that makes it so much easier for you to develop unbeatable willpower and stay on track for your dream body. How to enhance libido for men and women, boosting your sex life and making your home life blissfully happy. The easiest way to reduce arthritic pains in your joints, meaning no more painful swelling, and much more time doing the activities you love and playing with kids or grandkids. How to use a unique detox flush method to remove toxins from your vital organs, which you'll love doing because you can eat your favorite foods and still flatten your belly, and so much more. Susan collapsed on the ground, her heart pounding like a rock hammer. She knew it was too late, and suffered a devastating heart attack on the spot. What happened next is shocking and painful for me to tell, but what we didn't know at the time was that this event would lead to the discovery of a mysterious weight loss solution. A breakthrough which caused Susan Atley, a 45-year-old dental assistant from near St. Louis, Missouri, to suddenly lose 33 pounds of fat and amaze her friends and family. And she would then go on to lose a further 21 pounds in the weeks that followed. Without exercise. Without even dieting. She slashed her high blood pressure and cholesterol levels. And she tightened up her skin, leading her to look 10 years younger. And a few short weeks after, Susan woke up oozing a new self-confidence and happiness she hadn't felt since her 20s. Friends and family members were stunned by her new slim and toned body. Susan didn't use any of the methods that are so heavily promoted by the weight loss industry. The powerful fat-burning solution that she stumbled on is not a diet, is not a workout, is not a supplement, is not some weight loss gadget. It's not like anything you've seen before. The truth is, you don't know about this simple, natural solution because it's been hidden from the public since it was discovered. It will shock you to discover the ingredients in the formula that melted away her excess body fat so fast. A solution that came from the most unexpected source. A 3,000-year-old unusual tonic that dates right back to the time of the ancient native tribes of Japan. This tonic comes from an island where obesity is unheard of, and where men and women have the longest life expectancy in the world. You take this tonic for its astonishing fat-burning benefits as well as for the immense energy punch it delivers. Why is it so powerful? Simple. It targets the single root cause of belly fat. A minute protein in your blood that blocks your metabolism and causes inflammation, brain fog and chronic fatigue. And it increases each year you age, meaning if you don't target it now it'll only get worse. When you target this protein with a small cup of a powerful tonic I'm going to reveal to you in a few minutes, you'll activate your master fat-burning hormone, which converts the food you eat to energy, instead of storing it as fat cells. When you drink this tonic once a day before 10 a.m., you burn fat cells every night, resulting in breathtaking weight loss that astonishes those around you. Your food is transformed into energy that surges through every cell in your body. You become as sharp as a razor blade. As your brain lights up, you start to look as much as 10 years younger than your real age. You can clean out dangerous plaque from your arteries. Those are just some of the benefits. And I know you may feel a little skeptical when I tell you that drinking a simple daily tonic while following a few nutritional tips can do all this for you. I felt that way too. But stick with me for a minute and I'll show you the science behind this breakthrough formula that is unlike anything else. It comes from overseas and a brilliant doctor revealed it to me. You can be 100% sure you've never heard about it before. And make sure you pay close attention because in a couple of minutes I'll also reveal Leaked insider information that blows wide open the deceptive methods of the weight loss industry. The one food most people believe is healthy that clogs your arteries and causes dangerous cravings and fat storage. The 3 warning signs that show you're at risk of a sudden heart attack from standing up too fast or from running to save your child, like Susan. The fat on Susan's body was choking the life out of her heart. Susan had an appointment with Dr. Tamaki, a cardiologist from Japan, soon after her near-fatal heart attack. He was in the US for 3-month placement, nearing the end of his stay. He told Susan that her extra weight, especially around the belly, meant that she was at permanent severe risk of a heart attack or a stroke that could kill her without warning at any minute. She had to lose at least 30 pounds in 2 months to reduce this risk. And what he revealed next changed our lives forever. He said the root cause of her lethal deep fat was a little-known inflammatory protein that millions of men and women are unaware of, weird protein. Dr. Tamaki told Susan that this inflammatory protein was originally only seen in people who had been exposed to smoke inhalation, but now it was present in almost every overweight man and woman's blood. This protein makes it impossible to lose belly fat because it blocks your master fat-burning hormone, adiponectin. Weird protein, and what's more, he said, you'll be at high risk of heart disease, cancer, diabetes type 2, debilitating arthritis, Alzheimer's diseases that are on the increase and are causing millions of good men and women to drop dead like flies. The scientific name for it is C-reactive protein, or CRP. Dr. Tamaki told Susan that CRP damages your mitochondria, which means your body can't break down your nutrients into energy. And not only does it stop you getting energy from food, but it traps your body in survival mode. And when body is stuck in survival mode, it shuts down your master fat-burning hormone and forces you to cling on to fat cells, making it impossible for you to shed them. And this is why it's the leading cause of belly fat. Being just a few pounds overweight increases your CRP levels even more. Meaning it only gets worse and increases your chance of a sudden heart attack unless you act immediately. High CRP levels are caused by foods that most people believe to be healthy. And there's no medical treatment for it that doesn't have horrific side effects. But the good news is that when you target it with what I'm about to show you, you can switch off CRP almost instantly. When you do that, you'll activate your most powerful fat-burning hormone, cut up to a pound of deep belly fat each day, and you'll instantly enhance your health and energy levels. Susan was a little surprised and skeptical when she heard this, even though it was coming from a highly qualified doctor. She didn't know that belly fat was so dangerous and put you at permanent risk of a heart attack or stroke. She'd never heard of this lethal cause of weight gain. Why didn't doctors from the US ever talk about it? She asked. Dr. Tamaki smiled and replied that Western doctors knew all about C-reactive protein and how it caused obesity and other diseases. But they were trained to provide drugs to manage symptoms and not to target the causes. This is why the weight loss and pharma industries are worth billions of dollars. In Okinawa, an island off Japan, it was quite standard for doctors to lower CRP using a special blend of antioxidant herbs and foods to resolve a laundry list of health conditions. And that is why Okinawa has the lowest obesity levels, the lowest dementia levels, almost no diabetes type 2, and the longest life expectancy on the planet. In Okinawa, 2 out of 3 people live to the age of 97. Susan didn't know that she could target belly fat with anything except the diet and exercise methods she'd always struggled with due to her knee pain. She had been skeptical, but now she started to think it all made sense. Nothing they'd tried had ever made the slightest difference. No diet, no workout plan, and no supplements. Susan had tried Nutrisystem, Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, keto and paleo diets. Her and Mark had both tried the Insanity and P90X workouts, but gave up after 2 weeks because of the sharp pains in their knees. Dr. Tamaki said that when she did target CRP, she could go ahead and eat her favorite foods such as pizza and chocolate desserts and still melt the excess fat from her belly, buns and hips at an astonishing rate. This is because when you target CRP, you activate most important fat-burning hormone, adiponectin. Adiponectin lowers blood glucose levels and breaks down fat cells at a rapid rate. When it's at optimal levels, weight loss becomes much easier. Susan wasn't sure because she'd always believed you needed to go on a diet and restrict calories to lose weight. Dr. Tamaki kindly told her that no diet or exercise plan in the world would help her lose a single pound of fat if she had high levels of CRP. But what he said next made Susan very curious. He told her there was a unique blend of foods and herbs that incinerates belly fat in Okinawa, Japan. Doctors recommend a special formula of foods and herbs that instantly activate dormant fat-burning hormones. When you do the same, you'll burn fat cells very fast without exercise, no matter your age. You could lose every last ounce of unwanted fat with this Okinawa formula, he said. Japanese doctors and dietitians would ask their patients to take this formula once a day before 10 a.m. And it had an incredible success rate. Patients of all ages from 18 to 80 years old would melt away belly fat in a few weeks. What's more, they'd reverse their symptoms of diabetes type 2, lower blood pressure and cholesterol, and improve heart health. And that's not all, because 95% of these patients experienced improved brain and memory performance and greater energy levels. Remember, this tiny protein in your blood is the root cause of belly fat, inflammation and chronic fatigue. Once you target it, you can melt fat at an astonishing rate by jump-starting your main fat-burning hormone, adiponectin. Adiponectin is a bit like an internal traffic cop for your fat cells. When it's switched on, it tells your body to use fat as energy instead of storing it around your waist, back, buns and thighs. When it's switched off, it's like the traffic cops are off duty. Your fat cells are stuck in gridlock and get stored in your problem areas. You may have deep visceral fat that chokes the life out of your heart. Fat suffocates the heart, which is why it's critical that you do what I say in this article. With what I'm about to show you, you'll target the single root cause of deep fat in 24 hours. When you do that, your fat will fall off your body with almost no effort. You may be thinking you've seen it all before when it comes to weight loss, but I promise you, you've never seen this in your life. See, this fat melting solution I'm about to show you is nothing like your typical intense workout or detox diet. It's something completely different, and you can be sure you've never seen before. It's not available in stores or online anywhere, but if you do what I say in a minute, you can do it yourself from home. Make sure you listen to what I'm about to tell you. Because the truth of the matter is, the weight loss industry pumps out despicable lies to mislead you, to try to keep you overweight and sick as long as possible. Susan and Mark and their innocent son Jordan all fell for these deceptive tricks. It nearly ended their marriage as they grew fatter, sicker and lower in energy. They were weeks away from filing for divorce. And yet following the weight loss industry's advice was the root cause of the problem. Susan and Mark were shocked to learn that the health and diet foods they were eating were actually increasing the fat buildup. One example was the prepared weight loss shakes they took that are marketed as a health food. Some of these shakes contain dangerous trans fats that block up your arteries and force you to store fat cells. They also generate uncontrollable cravings. And that's why it's so important for you to target your belly fat using this formula instead. When you take the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic before 10 a.m. once a day, your body will force fat cells to melt, to release harmful toxins and shrink your belly. Check it out now. Get for more information below of the description. Lornephil.